Pucci and Juan Carlos Pelayo. Our referee in charge will be Ali Ubali. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the green corner, he comes to the ring wearing green trunks and weighed in officially at an even 160 pounds. Undefeated, he has 11 wins, 10 of his 11 wins coming by way of knockout. Representing Ukraine, here is Prix and his opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the gold corner. He comes to the ring wearing gold trunks and weighed in officially at 161.4 pounds. Undefeated with 11 wins, 9 of his 11 wins coming by way of knockout. Representing Canada, here is Derek Slick Pomerlo.
Gentlemen, when you heard that sound, this is 30 seconds left before the end of the round. Keep fighting. Also, I want a clean fight. No punch. Behind the neck, okay? Behind the kidney, under the belt. You know the rules. Make the matter win and protect yourself all the time. Have a good fight.
We are set for action here. Derek Pomerlo, who you saw just a couple of months ago here on DAZN on the Hernandez-Giron undercard, scoring a 6-round knockout win over Nathan McIntosh, taking on Liparit Ustian. He's fighting outside of the Ukraine for the first time as a pro, a 2-time silver medalist at the Ukrainian Championships and at Ukrainian Cup. A couple of fights ago, we saw Pomerlo scoring a devastating knockout victory over Marcelo Coceres. Again, if not for the construct of this tournament, you look at Pomerlo get a knockout win over Marcelo Coceres, you're probably thinking about maneuvering him into the world rankings, but there are opportunities here. He's swimming underneath the work there of Liparit Ustian, who is bringing some serious aggression in the early going, which you would expect from a man who voluntarily takes part in bare knuckle boxing as well. You've probably seen the videos floating around of the bare knuckle fights inside the hay bales in Ukraine, where they're wearing jeans. That's what he fights in.
That's crazy. He's got to really wants to know Ustian. He's got to let his hands go. Lovely uppercut there.
That's the trademark shot of Derek Pomerlo. That counter uppercut to the body. Sometimes he'll bring it up top. So flat Coceres with that same shot.
Well, you've got fast hands and fast feet, Pomerlo. He puts himself in the corner too often. He's not forced there. He puts himself in there, and it just has to worry that it's much harder to get out of him. You can't spin. You only go one way if the opponent puts their foot one side of you.
We've talked about it all week. This is a big ring here. There's a lot of ring for Pomerlo to use. Body shot there from Ustian.
Just needs to bend his legs a bit there, Ustian, just to punch a little bit lower. Well, Barack was saying the other day, sometimes you just got to punch the chest, haven't you?
I think Ustian cuts the ring off pretty well too, you know, kind of pushing him towards that corner as well.
That was a good shot. You hear the sound of it?
Yes, sir.
Now 20 seconds here, the opening round.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Pull counter.
Shot there from Pomerlo. Nice left hand to the body as well.
Oh.
A little bit of an elbow rub there from Ustian. He's trying to make it rough. And one final right hand attempt from Ustian right before the bell. On May 23rd, Terry Harper headlines in her hometown of Doncaster as she makes the first defense of her WBO World Lightweight title. She takes on German Natalie Zimmerman. It's live here on DAZN, and it's part of your annual subscription.
Pomalu could have much more success here if he didn't put, you can move on, but like you said, Corey, it's a massive ring here, so you don't have to be putting yourself on the ropes. You've got so much space to work with, and so you can still use those fast feet, those fast hands, change direction, so you can do all that spinning in the centre part of the ring. And you're going to get pushed back, of course, but you know, he has the footwork to keep changing direction, so you don't get put on the ropes, but he volunteers himself back.
He does. Instead of just circling, he actually moves backwards while he's circling. See, like he's circling and he's going backwards at the same time. Instead of just circling.
He's been a shot through the middle there, Ustian.
Pomerleau very comfortable defending off the ropes like that.
But he leans over to his left, and that's where Ustian, if he just throws that right uppercut through the middle.
Ustian coming into this fight up. Oh, what a shot there from Pomerleau. Uppercut to the body and a right hook. Ustian walks through that one. That is a collection of shots that has put more experienced fighters than Ustian down. But Ustian is a tough customer and a relentless pressure fighter who's entering this fight with 6 straight knockout victories of his own.
What I see Pomerleau shows is good defense, even up against the ropes, but do that in the middle. Do that in the middle of the ring and shoot that jab out. Win these rounds by letting your hands go in the middle of the ring. Like that.
Yeah, good body shot there, wasn't it? Pomerleau. And again,
left hand there for Pomerleau.
Again, that's the speed that is, isn't it? He beat Ustian to the shot there, but he really shouldn't have. The way the hands are placed.
Pomerleau from Montreal, Quebec, the real hotbed of boxing in Canada, and he's learned the sport underneath Daniel Bouchard, who you see in his corner right now, the Canadian Olympic boxing coach, but also Stéphane Larouche, who guided Lucien Boutte. And to tie this all together, that's also something that Boutte loved to do. Kind of walk himself into a corner and then nail you with that uppercut to the body.
That's so true.
Again, nice little right hook there from Pomerleau, but then puts himself back in the corner again.
Really good defense in the corner, too. He's not getting hit, actually.
But the impression for the judge over there, who can just see the back of Ustian, is that Pomerleau's getting beat up.
Yeah, there's no judge over there, but I hear you.
Yeah. Get your eyes straight, mate. I was pointing that way.
That's also one of the difficulties of 6-round fights, is the judges also don't get those additional 6 rounds to put it in context and say, you know, are those punches landing in those sequences or are they not?
That's very true.
I'll do it for round 2.
Расслабляться, так и работать, ты меня понял? Раз, защита, атака, раз, защита, атака. Второй выиграл. И не надо сразу бить, он ждет, когда ты ударишь. Первая атака. Заряжайся в первую атаку, мы тебе 100 раз говорили, не заряжаться. Да. И где-то проваливай тоже, не надо все время прыгнуть. Автоматом, если у него еще живот, понял? Снизу стопы. Все хорошо идет. Сейчас вот это, все хорошо идет, давай. Молодчинка, ты молодец большой, давай бежи.
After 2 rounds, here are the scores. One judge has it 19-19, even a draw. And the other 2 judges in agreement, both scoring it 20-18 for the gold corner.
Seconds out, seconds out.
So we got our answer there, huh? You might see Palermo in the corner, but they see the work, they see the defense, they see the counter punching in the corner. Oh.
Derek Pomerleau looking like he's on the surface of the Centre Bell back home in Montreal. You see the scores there. 20-18 twice for Pomerleau. The third judge has this fight even.
Stop! Time!
Let's have a conversation.
Stop racing. We're gonna be on a penalty. Okay, stop. Fight. Okay?
I didn't catch what he said there. He said stop what?
Stop wrestling, I think he said. We're going to fight this
So he
fight.
said resting.
Oh, he might have said that. There you go. What do I need?
Really? It seemed like they're fighting to me.
I think it was this. This he's talking about, I think.
Pomerleau works his way out with a nice right hook and another one, and a left hand immediately behind it.
Yeah, it's good work there from Pomerleau.
I mean, after a while, we noticed that Pomerleau fights good, you know, off the ropes and in the corner. But I really appreciate his work in the middle of the ring.
When he does a lot of bobbing and weaving, he bends over a little bit too far for my liking, but that's it. Usman should be just punching right down the middle.
Yeah. I say Ustian, next time he has him in the corner like that, go to the body. You're missing up top, go to the body. Possibly slow down the legs of Pomerleau.
Sharp left hand there from Pomerleau. The foot pressure of Ustian starting to slow a little bit here.
I know we say it all the time. We've been saying it all the time all week. Certainly I have. But once you start slowing down, you want to take that extra step for comfort to get closer, and that's one step too many. And that's where really a sharpshooter like Pomerleau should be teeing him up every time. If he is slowing down.
This is beautiful work. This is beautiful work in the corner by Pomerleau. Beautiful work, comfortable. Wow.
He's making a miss well, all covering up and blocking.
Yeah. Not just moving to be moving, he's watching him.
Yeah, there aren't too many fighters who opt into a style like this. Usually you wind up in those situations because of immense pressure.
Yes. Look at that. Look how he just got out of there
Little
so
uppercut,
easy.
goes for a walk back to the center of the ring. And again, this is an excellent fighter in front of him as well.
He's really changed the momentum of Ustian's offense.
There's a lovely 1-2 in the middle of the ring there, just to end that round there from Pomerleau.
Beautiful display.
Respire comme faut.
Beautiful.
Ton verre rond. Respire. Va chercher ça profondément, là. OK, Derek. Ça va mieux. Tu commences à prendre le lead. Ton travail dans les corps, merveilleux. Tu restes plus longtemps. Choc avec ton jab. De temps en temps, hop, feinte-les au corps. Pogne le jab au corps. Main droite, crochet gauche, il sort à l'extérieur. Quand t'as des corps, fais juste attention un petit peu à son crochet droite.
Envoie. Je sors petit, OK, bro?
OK? Fait qu'on reste allumé. Seconds out. Get that water. Seconds out.
Six straight knockout victories for both Pomerleau and Ustian coming into this one. There's Pomerleau with the momentum right now as round 4 begins. Pomerleau's signature slippery style is doing enough to disarm the hard-charging Ustian.
That's better for Ustian. Just change the level there of his shot, of his punches.
Two hard left hands there for Pomerleau. Ustian looking like he's taking a breather here for a quick moment. incredibly relaxed in there. The criticism at times for Pomerleau is that he can be too relaxed, you know, which we've kind of alluded to, but the aggression of Ustian is making him active enough that, so, you know, Pomerleau's instincts to maybe be a little bit too calm not really taking effect right now.
Yeah, he's having the punch, isn't he? I mean, he's sort of seeing the best of his elusive style with the work rate. Great shot. But the thing is, when the back to your rope, if you did that in the middle of the ring, that carries weight, that uppercut, I think.
Yeah, I think Pomerleau, his reaction skill is just very advanced. I've seen him miss a hook in the corner and immediately ducked for the incoming shot. He's just sharp.
Caught with an uppercut there, though. not full-blooded, but enough.
Even Pernell Whitaker gets hit.
Yeah. Can't compare anyone with him.
I know. I was just trying to say the greatest of all greats get hit.
Great combination there from Pomerleau, and an uppercut and a left hand behind it.
I see some open spaces for Ustian to go to the body.
Well, he was there then.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, he's in position.
Right. It was perfect angle, everything for the left hook to the body.
Do you know what that's what missing will do it for you. When you miss, you're not sure if you're going to commit to every shot.
Takes away your confidence to throw the shot.
So you take that extra step, and all those things I say, and you smother your work, and you wait too long. Fantastic.
It's really pretty boxing happening here from Derek Pomerleau.
Pretty boxing, that's exactly what it is. I haven't heard that since I had hair.
Were they saying that about you?
Вообще не вставляй, эконом силы и бей. Постоянно работай. Так, работай. Пробивай шлемо, ты наслаиваешь силу, пробил, остался перед ним и ничего не сделал. Ты меня понял? Ударил, защитился, потом еще бей. Не надо стоять. Пробил, постоял, пробил. Так не делается. Защита корпуса. Ты не хитришь.
Hopefully they telling Ustian go to the body.
Again, if you can't change the levels of your punches, then you've got to just bend your knees. And that's automatically puts you at the lower level.
39-37, all for the gold corner.
Multi-time Canadian national amateur champion Derek Pomerleau ahead on all three scorecards, 40-36 twice, 39-37 on the third scorecard.
Even if you're not going to go to the body, let's say you have him in the corner, your punches can come from a lower positioning and possibly can land because his head is all over the place. He's moving. So if you throw your punches from a lower angle, you could possibly hit him in the head if that's what you want.
So you can't go third if you don't go first. So you've got it. So when you get in there, you've got to work, especially when you're the guy pushing, because you're pushing to almost get a little bit of space to hit him.
Sharp counter there from Pomerleau. So Stefan LaRouche, Barry, described his boxing as beautiful and artistic.
Stop.
This is an example of it, I think. Lovely.
Oh, I said that earlier. I was like, this is artwork.
Bit of an effort there from Ustian, but they'll just keep him in the corner again.
Well, we're getting word from Claudia Trejos, who was in the corner of Ustian, that they were telling their fighter, hey, you've lost your confidence. That's why you're getting hit.
Yeah, I just said that last round because of something that Barry said. You know, you lose confidence to throw the punches that you would normally throw because you're getting countered and you're getting hit.
Shot.
Hard body shot there from Pomerleau.
Finger, it drives me mad with body shots when they hit with the fingers. I mean, you haven't got to turn the hand over, you can turn it up.
Right.
But I mean, they're fantastic because they're heavy-handed. If he turns it up, then they might have finished the fight. He's done that a few times, a little flick off the glove.
Nice right hand there from Ustian. It's been a little while since Ustian has had anything offensive of note.
He's just following him around the ring now, isn't he?
Oh. That was a good combination by Ustian. And then that with a left hand. Can't hit the head, hit the body.
Again, just widen the stance a little bit, bend the legs, and just punch down the middle.
And if you notice, something about losing confidence, he's not cutting the ring off as well as he was in the beginning, because I was loving the way he was cutting the ring off there.
But you switch off mentally when you lose confidence. I mean, not totally switch off, but you're not. When you, no, if you answer the big shot now, his mind kicks in, the adrenaline rush in, but your mind kicks in. You start to see things better, clearer, and more assertive. But then when you lost lack of confidence, you're
right. I know the
concentration lacks.
Sometimes you start to think about what's being done to you rather than what you need to be doing to them.
Maybe he is up against a really clever kid here, though, to be fair. And also, the frustration might come from you know what you have to do, but you just can't do it. And it might not be, it might be you're not able, or he's just, you can do it normally, but he was not allowing you to.
Sixth and final round here, as you see Danielle Bouchard giving final instructions there to Derek Pomerleau. Bouchard, also the trainer of Kim Clavel, and feels that she has a future world champion on her hands here in Derek Pomerleau. But first, he has to make his way all the way through the lion's den that is the WBC Grand Prix. Looking pretty good right now here, and he was given a tough draw against Liparit Ustian, who by his corner's admission has just been demoralized to this point. Can he find something here in the sixth and final round?
You know, I mean, he's got to really commit, and with that, against someone like this, like Pomerleau, then you're going to walk in the shot, so I can't see it, but listen, boxing's throwing up more funnier things than this. But I agree with Pomerleau. I think he is an exceptional talent, potentially, and if he wasn't in this tournament, you'd be trying to match him with all the top of stars now, getting ready for that step up.
I mean, to put Pomerleau into perspective, put his resume into perspective, until Diego Pacheco beat Steven Nelson, he had the same best win as Diego Pacheco over Marcelo Coceres.
Okay. Wow.
It's only ever one fight that people change their minds about you from being a talent to a potential champion. It's usually just the one fight.
That one fight can also make people forget a whole bunch of other fights that they criticized you about.
It's worse on the other way.
The other way.
If people forget about you, that's it, you're done. This is why these tournaments are important, because you probably got some kids here who, even though they haven't lost, they forgot about them because of their style or from where they're from or ticket sales, whatever the reasons are.
Look what happened to Jerron Ennis. They said, oh, Terence Crawford is ducking him. One fight where you don't knock the guy out, Shukazan.
Yeah.
Then they stopped mentioning Terence Crawford. Then you have a good fight against Stanionis. Now he's one of the best fighters in the world.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't want to stray away from the fight here, but the criticism of Boots Ennis for those fights against Shukazan
is ridiculous.
And also, I think a lot of it is because Boots looked frustrated just because he wasn't knocking him out.
Yeah,
he put it on himself. Was bad.
Exactly, because even afterwards when I interviewed him, he's like, oh, I'll do better next time. I'm like, my man, you did well. Stop it.
30 seconds of this fight. Ustian finds a right hand there. He needed a lot more of them in this fight.
No, Pomerleau's boxed well in this last round as well, hasn't he? Just busy enough.
Yep.
A fighter who can beat Pomerleau, you've got to be able to beat Pomerleau's rhythm, and that's going to be difficult.
Hard body shot. Oh my goodness! Nearly a buzzer beater there from Ustian. The best shot he landed in the fight in the literal final second.
I don't mind seeing that. Then getting, you want to see your fighter get hit hard. See how he responds. It was a lovely shot. You missed with that one, Ustian, and then comes back and the whole body comes to the
Positioned
shot.
himself first.
Here it is now.
Got that leg on the outside so he can turn it, and then boom.
That's it. It's a heavy shot, but it's not one that puts you to sleep, I don't think.
And it landed on the cheek.
Yeah.